Good afternoon, students. In today's session, we will discuss meaning and nature of educational sociology. What is the meaning of educational sociology, or what do we understand by the term sociology of education? Sometimes it is referred to as sociology of education or educational sociology. It depends on preference, what term where do we use. So, before proceeding towards meaning and nature of educational sociology, let's have a look origin of sociology of education and development of sociology of education, how it came into existence. So let's start origin of sociology of education, because it is closely connected with meaning and nature of educational sociology or sociology of education. Sociology of education is one of the most rapidly developing areas of study within the larger frontiers of sociology. The view of education as an aspect of society is very old. The view of education as an aspect of society is very old, and it is an integral aspect of society. You can say integral aspect, which is deeply connected or deeply related with every aspect of society. No education can take place without society, and no society can progress without proper training, without proper education. So, the view of education as an aspect of society is very old. The scriptures in all the religions and the classics of all the ancient societies have treated education as an aspect of the constitution, preservation, and maintenance of society itself, and the process of education as a means of reproducing the early societies or influencing the early societies, unless they were prepared for individuals, human beings, for a future beyond life, or maybe it is existence. So, historical roots of sociology of education can be traced in the writings of Plato and Socrates, who recognized the social significance of education and its possible role in supporting the state. For instance, Plato, he visualized education as a means to create the ideal state, and it's true. To create ideal state, progressive nation, progressive society, education is must. Educated youth, educated citizens, they are must to be a part of society, to be a member of the society. So he visualized education as a means to create the ideal state and planned a curriculum and a structure of education which would produce his ideal republic. You can read more about this in political science. Republic is a very famous work of Plato. In modern times, it is generally agreed by most of the experts of this field that sociology and education, or social study of education, was started by French sociologist Emile Durkheim towards the later part of 19th century. Durkheim viewed education as a process which helped in the creation and maintenance of social order. Definitely, it helps to create and maintain social order. It It stabilizes society. It maintains social order, create things, maintain discipline, law and order, keep things in balance. So creation, it helps in the creation and maintenance of social order by molding the youth, a young individual in a social image. During his career as a teacher at the universities of Paris, Durkheim taught educational theory and practice as well as sociology. So, he viewed education as a process which helps in the creation and maintenance of social order by molding the young individual in a social image. According to Durkheim, there is no single ideal type or perfect type of education for all men. Definitely. That's why in today's time we talk about individual differences, inclusive education, which is according to need of a student, which is according to how they learn, how they or participation of all students, irrespective of their socioeconomic background or disabilities or any other factors that can affect this process or their access to education. So there is no single type or there is no ideal type or perfect type of education which can suit all human beings, because we all are different human beings. We all are different individuals. We learn in different ways. We work in different ways. Our thought process is different. So it is up to us how we process information. So there can be no ideal type or perfect type of education. The difference in socio-cultural milieu and needs play an important role in the type of educational programs which are established in different societies. Moreover, education is not a static phenomenon. You all know it is not static. It is ever-changing social process. It changes according to needs of society, according to aspirations of a nation. So it keeps changing, though slowly, but it keeps changing. It doesn't change overnight, it takes time, it takes several years, but definitely it changes. And the transformations in education are always the result of the social transformations. Many of the current innovations in education, like open schools, community education, adult education, distance education, etc., underscore the validity of Durkheim's observation and insights. Let's come back to our topic, meaning and definition of meaning and nature of educational sociology. So, it is a educational sociology or sociology of education is a branch of sociology that focuses on understanding the social factors and processes that shape education system and institutions. It examines how social forces such as culture, social class, gender, ethnicity, and other economic influences affect educational outcomes, practices, and policies. The field explores various aspects of education, including the structure of educational systems, teaching and learning processes, teaching methods, educational inequality, and the role of education in social mobility and reproduction of social inequalities. The nature of educational sociology is interdisciplinary. Drawing insights from sociology, education, psychology, anthropology, and other social sciences to analyze and explain educational phenomena. It uses qualitative and quantitative research methods to investigate issues such as educational achievement gaps, impact of educational reforms, teacher-student interaction, and the relationship between schooling and society. Educational sociology seeks to uncover patterns, recent trends, and disparities within educational systems, aiming to inform policy making and educational practices to promote equity and improve educational outcomes for all students. Thus, it serves as a critical lens through which the complex interplay between education and society can be understood, highlighting both the potential for education to empower human beings, to empower individuals and communities, and its role in reinforcing social structures and inequalities. It is a new branch of sociology. It studies the relationship between education and society and deals with the problem of relationship between education and society. Education, educational sociology means education through sociological point of view. Education through sociological point of view, or from the society's point of view. What kind of education should be imparted in classrooms to make responsible citizens, to inculcate moral values, democratic values, social values, etc. A subject made by correlation of education and sociology is known as educational sociology. Educational sociology is said to be the study of principles of sociology as applied to theory and practice of education. In Otway's view, the sociology of education may be defined as a study of relations between education and sociology, or education and society. The education is an activity which goes on in a society, and its aims and method depend on the nature of the society in which it takes place. According to Brown, all education proceeds by the participation of the individual in the social consciousness of the races. Or we can say it is a science which describes and discusses processes of social relations which give experience to an individual and organize a society. Definitely it helps to organize a society and maintain several things and stabilizes. It is stable society as well. So we will discuss in next session nature of educational sociology.